What's going on, everyone? Juice Bags here, and welcome back to some Satisfactory. I am back up here by some coal, and let me tell you, I got a little carried away with my platform down below for my coal generators in my steel production, and oh my god, it took forever. I went through about a little over two full storage containers full of concrete. It was literally that much. Now, in the process of waiting for all that concrete to get finished up, back at base, I ended up just jacking up the concrete production and getting that all squared away. But let's run down here and just take a look at this monstrosity. Now, I ended up smelting just a ton of steel while I was waiting, so I've got lots of steel ready to go for anything that I want to start producing right away. However, oh yeah, we have got a massive production platform. Now remember, there was iron just down below, and we're gonna head down there and check that out right now. Now the iron it ended up being a pure node, so I got really lucky. So I am gonna pump all of this iron that I can directly up here and, get it squared away. So let's see, let's break this, bust the cap off of this bad boy first. It was pure everywhere, right? Yeah, it is pure indeed. And I'm also gonna really jack it up by throwing down a MK2 miner. Now, I don't have the MK3 unlocked yet. Soon enough, I'll get it. However, we're going to get an MK2 right here. Did I not grab a portable miner while I was up there? Oh, good lord. I thought I yanked a portable miner out of the ground, but apparently not. Now, I don't know how much with the MK2 on a pure node this is going to put out. I'm assuming it's 240, but I'm not sure. 240 per minute, which would be just a ton of smelters. I mean, that would be 8 smelters at tier 1 just by itself. Now, obviously we're going to do some work on that and get those smelters overclocked to get them catching up, particularly once I get an abundance of power. But right now I haven't added any new equipment with the exception of 2 extra constructors at one of the concrete factories. So let's grab one of these portable miners, and then we should be able to go ahead and get started down here. Now, do I have... Wow, I've got like next to no concrete left already. I just filled that hole just literally moments ago before I started recording. And oh my gosh, that was a little bit over the top. Now, I'm glad it's done now, because I got a big, huge, flat surface that's elevated that I can get lots of resources up to, and I can do lots of production over here far away from base and then end up just shipping it all over. Now, I'm not sure what I'm going to do as far as getting the steel or the steel production items back over to base. My initial thought was to maybe use a truck, but one thing I'm noticing is the fuel economy on these trucks is just plain terrible. So I'm not sure if that's what I want to do. Now let's see, do we want this facing maybe away? And that would give me plenty of room for smelting? I'm not really sure, to be honest with you. Let's pop it down right there and at least be able to look at the stats on it. So let's see. 240. Okay, so I was right. So that is 8 smelters. Now I can even overclock this bad boy. Oh, man. So where on earth am I going to put 8 smelters in? I'm going to have to split this so many times, right? For one miner to hold 8 smelters. Wow. Actually, you know what? I don't even want the smelters. What am I thinking? This is steel, for God's sakes. I want the raw ore. So let's see. What is a... Will that even move 240? Okay, that'll move 270, so we're in good shape there. Wow, I am so glad I didn't derp that out and start building a big smelting operation here. That would have been bad news. So let's see, let's get our MK2 down. We're not going to want it facing that way. In fact, I think we're just going to put it facing like this way here. And then how do we want it running up? I mean, I'm just going to belt this stuff all the way up as long as it will go. I'm thinking maybe just run it right along this far edge right here. So let's just throw a conveyor pole, say, right there. Just so I can kind of get a feel for how it's going to come up this rack here. Let's see. It's not going to be pretty. And I am going to use, I'm going to have to use the steel all the way. So let's see, let's pop this one, say there like that. And then if we belt that around to there, let's see what else will it let us do. Will it let us take it all the way up? Let's see how far it'll let us take it. Wow, it didn't really let me take it all the way, right? No, okay. So far, so good. Now, what about here? We have it right on the inside. I mean, I don't want to just put it right to that, although I could. You know what? That's out of the way. I can still walk and run underneath of it. Let's do that. And then we will go straight on up. Now, obviously, we're going to need lots of power here. Not going to reach there, so we'll pop that bad boy in. Let's see, floor is too steep. We'll just pop it right there. I'm going to get rid of this one. And we'll just do something like that. And that is going to get that iron ore all the way up here pretty darn quickly too. I'm just going to need to get power down there to that. And of course, can't get any power down there until I start getting down some coal generators. Now, I don't know how much coal... I don't know how much coal these generators are going to burn. Now, with 250 ore, I'm going to have to look at what the foundry... Actually, let's just pop one down real quick. I can always sell it and see how fast, because I don't know how many foundries I'm going to need for the steel. So let's just throw one down here real quick. See if it's making steel ingots. It's going to use 45 iron and 45 coal per minute. And I've got 240 coming up here, which means, well, it's not quite 6. I think I'm going to go 6 of these foundry items, and then I'll end up overclocking down the hill to even it out. But holy smokes, 6 of them would actually max out a steel belt. So I think that is what I want to do. So next step is I want to start thinking about what I'm going to do up here with this coal. So let's get this coal pumping. Now, I've got the 3 nodes up here. I need to get the 3 nodes installed, but to start, I think I'm just going to go off of 2. So I'm going to go off of 2 and see what I get for that, and then we'll go from there. So let me just go ahead and snag. Let's see. Let's go ahead and pick both of these portable miners up. And which one is closer? That one's relatively close, really. But then again, so is that one. Let's see. See if we threw an MK1. Can't afford. Oh, I don't have enough cable with me. Please tell me that I've got enough wire to make some cable. Let's see here. Oh yeah, fantastic. Saved by the workbench. Thank you very much, Mr. Tractor. The tractor, obviously it's helpful. It gets you cooking a little bit quicker. But the tractor is not all that I thought it was. I'm not near as excited about the tractor as I used to be, I can assure you. Let's see, that's more than plenty. And let's try this again. MK2 is what we want. Let's see, we want an MK2 facing this way. And let's see how fast it is going to mine the coal here. So it's at 240 coal per minute. Man, we are going to have just a ton. Having these pure nodes up here is just a gift. 3 pure coal nodes right here. Man, just good stuff. Now, how do I want this going over? I think over here we're actually going to use... What would we use? I think we're going to go with the stackable conveyor poles. Let's put 2 of them there for now and just work on getting the coal over to these 2. I really need to get up here with a chainsaw and clear all these trees out. That will help me out quite a bit. Let's see. I mean, we're going to have to just go straight up through the trees. So let's see if we can put, say, a conveyor pole here. Is that high enough? I mean, we don't need it all the way to the roof, right? That will let us attach those 2. So now I just have got to get the coal over to that particular conveyor pole. So let's see here. We want 1 more miner MK2. We're going out with it that way. And then I'm just going to run it through the trees for now until I can chop them. Now where is that conveyor pole? There's the conveyor pole right there. Oh, and we just barely make it. How awesome. So, alright, so we are in good shape there. We need power. And, you know, obviously I'm going to just manually feed some coal into the generators just to kickstart them. And then the coal generators that I'm using are definitely, without a doubt, going to be powering this up here. So let's see. Let's go ahead and throw, I think I'm going to be using lots of these stackers. So why don't we go ahead and throw that on a hotkey here. Let's go 2 more of them. Now when I get that 3rd ready, I'm just going to put it right directly on top. I wonder if I'm going to have enough... Ooh, a little bit too far, huh? I'm very curious if I'm going to have enough steel made to make steel belts all the way down here. Let's see. Let's go conveyor pole and conveyor pole. Oh, very nice. Now I'm going to need to put another one here, I believe. So let's get those stacked up. Let's see. I don't really know the ranges on these, so I'm just kind of winging it. That's going to be way too far. I can feel it already. Oh, just short. Terrible. I should actually just count the tiles here since I'm going down a straight up set of tiles. There we go. And how many tiles was that? That's what? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. About 6 tiles. So I should be able to put another conveyor pole set up right about here. And yep, it's making it awesome. Alright, so we got a little smelting and crafting on the fly here. Let's see what we can lay down here. I feel like I may have put this a little bit too far over this way. I'm going to go ahead and sell that one, and we will replace it here. So let's see, we want coal generator. I want to give them plenty of room. Missing rotors. Well, I just crafted a bunch of rotors. Did I not craft them? Yeah, it looks like I didn't craft them. That's alright, we can knock these rotors out real quick and then get the rest of this stuff laid down here. Alright, so let's see. I'm going to try to go with 4, actually, right out of the gates. Just to test it. Just to test out the generation here. Let's see. Where do we want it? I want to give it plenty of space. Let's go right there. Then we'll put another one. Once again, lots of space. Let's see. Something like that seems pretty nice. And then, you know, I know that this is not going to be optimal. But just to get me started so I can check these ratios out and see how fast this coal burns, I'm going to do something like this. So, let's see, we're going to want to put one more stack right here. And then we will lap this guy right on around here. Oh, I put those generators down the wrong way. It does help if the input's on the right side. That's, you know, feature number 1. Alright, let's try this one more time. We want them this way. There we go. And then we wanted that one, what, like right there? And then trying to get this one in line with that one. I'll probably have to do a little bit of moving around here to get things dialed in the way I absolutely want them, but I think this is going to get me for right this moment. Oh no, only 16 left. Am I going to be able to complete the circuit? Alright, looks like so. Okay, and now we need some power. So let's say there is a power main, say right here. And we're going to want a power pole for what? For each set of 2, I believe. Something like that. Can connect all of these up like so. We'll take that right over there. Now we need to get power all the way down. So why don't we put... Well, we'll put one... We'll put another power pole right here. And then bring that over. Let's get another one. Well, where do we want to put them here? It doesn't like putting them on these textures, huh? Let me see. Will it reach all the way to the bottom? I don't think it's going to reach all the way to the bottom. I mean, it might. But it seems like that might be a little bit too far. So what I might have to do is kind of branch off of this and give it a flat surface, because it doesn't seem like... Oh, actually... There we go. So we are connected. Let's get another one. Say right there. Yeah, piece of cake. We'll be able to get these connected up. Did that one connect? Or no, I didn't get it connected. Encroaching clearance. We'll go right here instead. And then we should have no clearance issues. And then here we can kind of do a straight shot. We'll put another power pole right there. And then we'll stretch that one all the way down. Perfect. Alright, now we need to get power all the way up our main ramp. And it seems like... it seems like we'll have enough materials without having to... I was worried I was going to run out of materials here. Let's see, let's go right there. I'll clean all this up eventually here as well. But for now, I'm pretty content with just getting this operation running. Let's see, we'll go right there. Hoping this is going to be enough power poles. I'm pretty sure it will. That one is a long way. Is that going to reach? Yeah, it reaches. Let's go one more, say, right here. Boy, we are cutting it close on materials. There is no doubt about that. Now this is where I'm a little worried too. Are we going to get more of the encroaching stuff here? Let me put just a power pole right here and see if we can't reach over to it. Oh, actually able to get over to it, no problem. And we'll go one there, we'll go one over there, and then this one's probably going to need another power pole. But that's alright. Connect those up. And then last but not least. Alright, so we are fully connected. We just need to kickstart those generators down there. So I'm going to grab this coal that's just sitting here just to get them kickstarted. And see how this runs. I mean, like I said, I'm going to have to do some optimization and figure out what the correct ratios are. I haven't seen anything online about what proper ratios would be for it. But we will see. They're actually running right now. Oh, maybe they're not. I thought I saw that drill dipping down. Alright, so a little jump start. And here we go. So we've got 100 megawatt capacity. That doesn't seem right. It seems like it should be higher than that. Oh, we're not connected. Good gosh. We should have a 200 megawatt capacity, right? There we go. So we've got a 200 megawatt capacity. We're consuming 36. I want to see stuff coming up these belts. There's nothing yet. This is such a train wreck. Now they do have a long way to go as well, but they are steel belts. You'd think this stuff would be running already. What do we have going on down here? Well, there is no iron coming up for sure. Something is not connected properly there. Let's find out. It says no power, but it's got power right there. How on earth is that no power? Let's see. Let's check this power pole. Make sure there's not a break somewhere and that it is actually connected to the network. No, it is not. So we definitely have some sort of a break here. We're not connected. Is it right here that's not connected? Yeah, it looks like it's actually right here. Encroaching is why. That will do it. How are we going to do it? Will it let me connect off of that one, maybe? There we go. Not ideal, but certainly works. So, that drill should engage now. And we should start seeing some iron just flying up this thing. You see, we've got coal. Everything's full on coal. Nice. So where's the iron at? Come on. Oh, I see it. I see it. It's coming. It's moving at a pretty decent clip. Jeez, well, this turned into an absolute spaghetti bowl nightmare over here. I'm anxious to see how well this all keeps up. And how fast we can start putting out some steel. No power. Oh, I didn't power these guys yet. Good gosh. Alright, so we're going to need, what, a power pole here? Where in the spaghetti bowl would we like a power pole over on this side? Let's see. How about right there? Am I out of cable? I'm missing cable. Alright, well I can craft some cable real quick. I've got plenty of copper wire with me. I want to see steel smelting, dang it. Won't be content until I see the smelting going. Alright, so get these guys connected. Let's get those guys connected. And then this one can go to where? To right there. And that one can go to right there. And oh yeah, it's working. The ziggy zaggies are paying off. Crazy. Alright, let's see how fast this steel is pumping out. It's actually relatively decent. It says what? Every 4 seconds? So, I mean, we're filling up on steel pretty darn quick. I'm going to have to deal with a storage unit here pretty quickly just to make sure my steel is not going to waste. So what do we want? We want mergers, right? Let's merge this stuff together. We can just go right there and say right there. Out of materials for those belts now. I can put some crappy belts, right? Certainly for now, anyway. Oh yeah, we got steel. And then storage units. So what do we want to do for storage? I can't make that big fancy one yet. I need more rods. Anyway, I will get these pumping out to storage. That way this stuff is making, as we see, it's working. It's not pretty, but it's working. I do want to see exactly what's going on here with the coal. Like, how fast is it burning one piece of coal? Is it one piece of coal every time the bar goes down? Every 5.4 seconds? If that's the case, that would put it, like, really low. Like, what, 12 pieces of coal per second? That would give me like enough coal to have such a ridiculous amount of power generation down here. I am going to definitely get this all dialed in for sure. And I got room. I still have room for 2 more rows of generators. See, that is 9 tiles. That's taken up. And what do I have over here? More than enough. This platform of doom is paying off for sure. Anyway, that will do it for this episode. So thank you all so much for watching. Thank you so much for bearing with me figuring out this train wreck. Obviously, this is just ugly. But it is working. So, you know, what can you do? But anyway, that will do it for this time around. So thank you all so much. I will see you real soon with some more Satisfactory. I am loving this game, no doubt about it. So thank you once again, and I will see you soon. Take it easy.